so I could learn. I never finished high school. I learned how to read while I was incarcerated. Like I traded somebody my lunch and my dinner for like maybe 2 weeks, and they gave me a book, and then they taught me how to read the book. So since I wasn't really highly educated, I used to try to do things so that I can get exposure, right? Yes, sir.
Did you ever feel like when you made those decisions when you were young, you had a choice?
You know what? If you asked me then, I would have said no, right? Because I was literally homeless when I was a young teenager because my family moved out of state when I got signed over to the state. So my family thought, like you said, I went into defense custody, right? So I got arrested. When I got arrested, the state, we got somebody here from the courts. Okay, I think they're in the other room. But point, when you get arrested, what happen is if your family does not sign to take custody of you, then the state will take custody of you, but they keep you inside of a facility, right? So I slipped between the cracks some kind of way. Like I got released, like they thought I was going with my family, but my family thought I was staying in custody. So when I came home, I didn't really have a home no more. But my home was already violent and kind of messed up. So it was like, it wasn't like a huge loss, but it was a big change. So at the time, I would have said like, yeah, I ain't really have a choice. I had to start hustling because I had to get it, right? But there's a lot of folks who had bad situations and they let education or sports or something else be a bridge instead of the streets.
As you were doing that, did you ever feel like there was something else that you could have did?
Man, tons of times, bro. Because if you got enough, hold on, let me answer that question now. I'm gonna tell you a quick story. I'm sorry about that. So, okay. First and foremost, when I was hustling, I'm on a block with a whole bunch of people that look just like me, that's broke just like me, that's trying to get money just like me. So it ain't like it's easy. So you be out 18, 20 hours a day hustling, like trying to be that one person that make that quick $10, right? So I'm saying that to say hustling was not easy anyway. So if I had enough energy to hustle, I could have done anything, right? I did that, stacked up enough money. I went all the way to Texas by myself, found a group of people by myself to sell me drugs, right? If I had enough initiative and drive to do that, I could have done anything. It was time periods when I had hundreds of thousands of dollars, but because I was thinking like that same person who was here, I ain't never do nothing with what I had. You get what I'm saying? All these gifts, skills, abilities, blessings, whatever you want to call it, I put it all back into the streets.
So if so, like what would you do?
What would I have done? I became a convicted felon when I was 16, so that took away a lot of my options, right? But I love law. I like cars. There's a lot of stuff. Like I got a degree in accounting and in psychology, but because my felonies, I couldn't get a license, right? But point, bro, it's so many different options. Something I learned about life is you can be successful at anything you do. Like whoever made this right here, like the factory that made this, everybody who did this is a millionaire. The person who made this rope, there's some company out here selling millions of these little rope strings, right? There's some company selling millions of these bags. Somebody selling millions of these little cups, right? Somebody printing the cups. Somebody package the cup. Somebody ship the cup. All them different companies, right? Look at all that success in this one man.
Right.
So there's so many different options in life. You just got to choose your route. Does that make? Anybody else got a question or thought? If y'all don't ask me questions, I'm going to another story. I got tons of them. These stories be long. That didn't motivate y'all to ask no question? All right. What about y'all over there? I'm gonna pick on y'all because y'all all the way over there. Okay, look.